Hi everyone, welcome to HaulerTime. My name is Amy and I have got a Temu haul for you today, so stay tuned. So welcome to my channel. I have got some happy mail for you before we get started with the haul. I am filming this at the end of the video because I did not remember to say it in the beginning, but I want everybody to see this because it was so sweet. So Miss Rosalind, she sent me a Christmas card and now she sent me a Valentine card, and I love it with the cats. You're the cat's meow. And then she was so sweet and included some stickers, some book stickers. I love books. I worked in a library, so I can definitely use these. So thank you, Miss Rosalind. And then she's got a cute, wishing you a perfect Valentine's Day. And then she wished me, hope that my husband and I were doing something fun. But thank you. I love getting this stuff. My P.O. box is listed in the description below. If you want to send me a card, I will definitely show it on the channel. Any happy mail I get, I will highlight on the channel. So thank you, Miss Rosalind. And I will probably pick that apart some and use some of those pieces in something. All right, so I'm back with a Temu haul. Surprise, surprise. If I were smart, I would not let myself do another Temu haul until I've done some product reviews. And then the Temu hauls would be kind of like the reward for doing the product review. Not that I don't want to do the product reviews because they're great products, but I don't know, there's something about it that's just harder because you have to make sure you say all the right things when you're describing the product, and sometimes you don't know what you're going to get into when you're opening it. So yeah, so I've got some product reviews to do, and if I'm smart I will do those next. But we are here for Temu. Yes, it's past Valentine's Day, and actually I was going to look to see, I don't know, you guys remember when I said if I was smart I would put all of my flags in one place down here? I wasn't smart, so I don't know where I think I've got just a generic heart one that doesn't specifically say Valentine's Day that I intended to use for the month of February, but we're just gonna keep that up. I don't think I've got I can't remember, but I don't think I've got a St. Patrick's Day flag ordered yet. I probably should have done that when I placed my order the other day. Oh well, we'll find something to stick up there, or not, or we'll just celebrate Valentine's Day for months. I mean, that's a thing, right? So, okay. So after the Temu haul today, if there's time, I want to show you something that I got off of Etsy to highlight that Etsy shop. And I'm doing it on this video because more people watch my Temu haul videos than my other videos. And I want to make sure she gets as much traffic as possible that I can provide. So yeah, so hopefully you'll stay tuned for that at the end. All right, let's get started. Oh, I should pull up the order on my phone. Should have had that done already. Luckily, I believe all of these items in this bag are in the same order. Since I have not been ordering as often, I have not been having the problem that I was having before where they shove a bunch of different orders into one bag, so I don't have to hunt as much. But I do need to hunt to find it in the first place. Okay, I think this one's it. All right, let's go. Guess what, you guys? Socks. I know it's surprising because I never buy socks on this channel, but I wanted to get some socks. And if you're new to my channel, I'm a liar because I buy socks all the time. Now, during the summer, I don't ever wear socks, but we aren't to summer yet, so I'm taking advantage of all the cheap sock prices. So this time I got the super fluffy ones in these pretty spring colors. I'm also trying to buy packages of socks that have different colors that I don't have already, so that I have different socks to wear with all my different outfits. And I have gotten these before in different colors. So you get 5 pairs in this package. And I like these because these don't bother my ankles as much. I mean, there's a little bit of a cuff here at the top, but they're very flexible. They're great to wear inside of boots, especially if the boots are just a smidge too big, because then they fill up that extra space. But they're super soft, fuzzy. Sometimes, though, I will say that the threads, there are sometimes, this one doesn't look too bad, but sometimes these socks have extra, like loose, well, not loose threads, but maybe it's the threads from this that kind of hang down and your toes kind of get caught in them when you first put them on. But this one looks pretty good. And it's not, I mean, when that happens, you just either pull it out if it's a loose one or readjust. But so I got 5 pairs of socks, which actually I should put one of these on because I'm only wearing slippers. So if I put on these blue ones, that kind of goes with this, right? So everything I'm wearing today is Temu. This cardigan kind of shirt, it's super long. And this I bought when I was still buying 2X. So it is a little bit baggy, but not too bad, not for this kind of thing. But I do roll this up because they are kind of, the sleeves are long. And then this is a necklace I got on Temu, which I felt like kind of went because it's got the blue and stuff in it. And then just a plain ribbed tank top, which I like because it comes up pretty far up here. A lot of Temu tanks kind of scoop, and that doesn't work well for me. And then some Temu earrings and my standard Temu rings. So if I think about it, I will put the links for these things. Oh, I'm also wearing those jeans that I hauled on here not too long ago that have the button at the bottom. And I've got to say, I love all of the jeans that I get on Temu. You know, provided they're the right size, which right now I'm wearing 1X. And I love them all. So I just ordered another pair of the black ones that I really like. And yeah, I don't know. I used to get all my jeans and stuff at Walmart, but these, or what was that? What's that clothing club that, shoot, if I think of it all, I used to do that clothing club where they send you curated things each month, and then you could pick and choose what you want to keep. And I used to do that, and I got some okay things like from there. I want to say that I got some jeans from Torrid in one of those, which were good jeans for plus size. But yeah, Temu, these jeans, I love these. And they're, most of the jeans are in the upper teens, at least the ones that I pick out for cost. So that's a pretty good cost. So I should have been putting these socks on while I was telling that story. But yeah, love these socks. And if you would like to get these socks, I paid $6.09, that's kind of on the expensive side, maybe. Well, I don't know. It's a little bit more than $1 a pair. So that's kind of comparable to Dollar Tree sock prices. But they're now $5.29. So that's better. And they are so comfy. And I talk about this on this channel a lot. I have problems. Well, I'm diabetic, and so you kind of got to be careful with your feet. But I also have like cankles, you know, so any kind of, it doesn't take much to kind of restrict the, to kind of restrict the blood flow or whatever. So I like the looser socks. So yeah, these are super comfy. And I just love all the colors of them. All right, next. Okay. These are bobbins. Bobbins? That doesn't sound right. The things that you put, well, they kind of look like bobbins, right? Just flat ones. Let's see what they were called. Oh yeah, they're called embroidery floss bobbins. So they're pretty small, but I don't know if you've seen, so if you have embroidery floss, you would wrap it around this and then you could pull the end through one of these and it stays put, right? This is 120 I got in here, which is way more than I think I would ever need unless I really get into flossing. But, and then I think I accidentally ordered these again. So I think there may be some of these on a future order. But I paid $3.78 and they're still $3.78. But let me tell you what I decided to kind of use these for. I do have embroidery floss that I bought from Temu. I bought like a pack of, like a red pack, a green pack, and within those packs there were 6 or 7 different colors within that color. So I've got those that I can use these for, but I have also been buying a ton of washi tapes, which I've been putting in my washi tape organizer like this, and this works great. But then I saw on a few other YouTube channels that some people put them on these bobbins to keep them flatter. So this was a case that I got on an earlier haul, maybe the last haul. But let me just take out a couple. No, let me take out this one. So it doesn't work for all washi tape because it's got to be something that's narrower than this. But I had a bunch in my collection that are these smaller ones, and this one's actually a washi tape, so it's sticky the whole way through. But anyway, I just wrapped it around like this, and then this one had enough space for 2. So this one is one of the ones that has the backing on it, so it's more of a sticker than a tape. So I need to peel off some of that backing to get it to stick. But yeah, so I did this the other night while I was watching TV, and I think it worked out pretty well. Put these back. And is saving me a ton of space because I wasn't really sure, because this case when I got it was smaller than I was wanting or expecting. So each little compartment holds 2 of those. So now, I mean, that's a great space saver. I was going to say safe spaver, and that's not right. So anyway, that is kind of what I'm doing with these right now. I haven't totally finished. I've still got some more rolls, and it works really well with the Temu washi tape because there's not a whole lot of washi tape on the actual roll, which is, I'm sure, why it's cheaper. But I'm not sure, hold on. I'm not sure how well it'll work for ones like this that have, I mean, it would fit this way, but it's got a ton on here. So I probably won't do it with these big ones. I'll probably just do it with the ones, because this is what the Temu, well, you can't even see that. This is what the Temu ones look like. So you can see way less, but take up a lot. Well, it reduces the space by about half, I would say. So there's those. And it's an easy thing to do while you're sitting in front of the TV, to just sit there and wind, or if you had floss you wanted to put on there. What I'd really like is some bigger ones of these to then put my lace on, but I haven't found any of those yet. All right, finally we've got some socks sorters, and I think there's 2 in here, and these hopefully are not as flimsy as, well, actually I still have it here. Isn't that embarrassing? So I have the sock version of these that I've hauled before, but those are kind of flimsier. Not bad, just flimsier. And so this one looked like it might be a little bit more sturdy, although it's not. This is kind of like Dollar Tree. You know how you can get those sorters in the Dollar Tree? This is very much like that. And so it gives you, does it have instructions? It does. It has instructions on the back. I don't think we need the instructions for today, but you get 2. There's a zipper. Interesting. Although, where's the zipper on this one? Oh, it's just in here, in the bottom. All right, so it's like this. You unfold it, you go like this, you get your sock thing, and then the bottom is what zips. So let's see if I can get that. Okay, that was really simple. And then it holds its shape. And we've got what, 4 by 6, so can hold 24 pairs of socks. And are you someone that, do you roll your socks? Do you fold your socks? Do you stuff your socks? Any way you choose to do it should work just fine in these. Okay, so this one feels kind of tight. So now I'm gonna be curious. Look at how much space that took. So now I'm gonna be curious about how many of these will actually fit in here. Does it work any better if I roll it? I could roll it and then put this part around to hold it in place. Does that work? Do we care? A lot of you are probably thinking, just stick it in a box and your socks in a box. Well, that didn't really change anything, did it? So anyway, so it'll be curious to see once I put all my socks in here, you know, if they're like super stuffed. But I like that there's 24 in here, because the ones that are in this other style, it's just one row and it's a little bit wider, so it's like not quite wide enough for 2 pairs of socks side by side, although that's kind of what I do because of that. But this is kind of just a better size, and actually I feel like this would be a better size for underwear too. So this might be a good, if you have this kind of space in a drawer, this might be a good option for you. And see what that cost. All right, 2-piece sock drawer organizer. It's sold out with my seller, but there's a lot of other sellers that have it. I paid $8.29, and if you like gray better than black, those look like they're cheaper. And it does look like, so it does look like you can get that same style for underwear and bras too. And different size or configurations. So yeah, I think I'm going to like that one a little bit better. So maybe I'll use my mesh ones for underwear. All right, next. Oh yes. This is a kitchen tool. I don't have anything to test this out on, but this is one of those peelers where the peels go into this container instead of all over the place. So is this a necessity? Of course not. I mean, this is a gadget, a nifty kind of niche kind of gadget. But yeah, sometimes it's kind of annoying when you're peeling carrots or cucumbers or whatever, because the peel pieces, they don't always go straight into the bowl when I have one of those Rachel Ray kitchen garbage bowls and that I peel into, but they still sometimes go other places. So yeah, but I thought this was cool. But yeah, so it's got the peeler part right here, and then this just comes off so you can, but it's probably not fun to wash. Is it dishwasher safe? Well, I wouldn't put the lid in the dishwasher because lids like that always seem to warp in the dishwasher because it's too hot. But let's see. Upgrade your kitchen with this multifunctional storage type peeler. And it just shows them peeling it into that. So I don't know. It's supposed to cut down on mess, of course. And I'm trying to see if it says anywhere that you can put it in the dishwasher. But I don't see any extended descriptions. Oh, there's product details. Let's just check real quick. Oh, easy to clean. So everything comes apart. So this red part detaches from the blade. Ew. So you have to be careful with that because it shows the blade just by itself to clean. I would never do that. That would be a recipe for disaster. So yeah, I would think twice about doing that. I would leave it all put together. So then of course, if you can't get it clean, then it's not worth it. Don't, but I don't know. Obviously I haven't tried it. But it's $1.61 and I paid $1.60. And it comes in a couple different colors. All right. I kind of was, trying to make sure I'm getting a little bit of a variety of stuff. All right, now we've got some Valentine's Day jewelry. I did have this bag in time for Valentine's Day, but that was Wednesday, right? And Wednesday's a day I work from home, so I didn't really have to do much. And that's a church night, so my husband was not home for us to go out, so we went out on Tuesday instead. But I got this ring, and I think it only fits. Actually, in the picture, they show them wearing it like this. So it's, nice and obnoxious. And it's adjustable, so I probably could wear it on a bigger finger. But it's definitely really thin. This feels really... Oh, it's very easy to pull apart. Let's see, can I get it? Okay, well, it hurts a little bit when you're trying to put on, because these parts, because they're so thin, they're a little bit sharp. Okay, so you could wear it like this. That's kind of in the way, so maybe that's why in the picture they show it the other way. Don't cut my finger. And I'm going to be smart enough to put this right back on the same finger. So yeah, I probably would wear it that way. And still can. I mean, I've got a whole set of heart jewelry. So sometime when I'm wearing one of my heart shirts, since that's not just for Valentine's Day, I can wear this kind of stuff with it. All right, so there's this ring, and okay, I paid 98 cents. Exaggerated wide ring, large heart, large hollow heart, and it's now $1.34. So, well, the sticker's in the way. So there's that. And then I have a necklace. Now, this is one of the customizable necklaces that they have. And I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see this, but I just got it to say Aimee. Let's see, can I put this, rotate this around to the back side? The seller that I bought this from had 2 different font choices available, and then they had like 12 different flowers, so kind of like one for each month of the year. So I just got this pretty little flower, and then I got Aimee, but like that doesn't look like Aimee to me. So I spell my name A-I-M-E-E. The I don't know if I can show it. The I is just a piece of metal that they carved the I into. So it's not cut out. And that part makes like the first part of the M. So it's just, I don't know. I mean, it's okay. It's not like I can find Aimee necklaces just anywhere. But I'm really curious if I got the other font, what it would look like. So, yeah. But otherwise, I like the idea. Just maybe I've got a name that's not, I don't know. I realized with an I, you can't have a dot. And they kind of achieved the dot with the way this is, but it's kind of like, if I look at it more closely, it's kind of like the metal between the I and like the metal for the I and the metal for the M kind of came together instead of being spread out. So yeah, to me it looks like Aimee, A-I-N-E-E, and I used to have that. That used to be my name for the city parks department on my rec card or whatever. Aimee. Like, my name is not Aimee. Now, I will respond. I mean, people spell my name all different kinds of ways. And I can usually still tell it's Aimee, but... So yeah, so that's kind of disappointing. I may return that. But what did I pay for it? I guess if it was super cheap, I probably won't return it. Actually, can you even, you may not even be able to return personalized items. I didn't think about that. Okay. Oh, well, I spent $5.39. I got the Mayflower was the flower that I got. But yeah, I don't think they have any eyes in any of the examples on here. It's still $5.39. But yeah, so I was a little disappointed with that. All right, next is some more die cuts, and these are bobbins, just like the ones that we have in there. So I can make my own bobbins out of paper if I would like. Why would I want to do that? Well, for decoration, I guess. Because typically you can't can't cut out super thick cardboard with these, which is kind of what you'd need if you wanted to use it for like a lace or something. But let's compare the size, because I also thought the dies would be bigger. Yeah, so that's, look at that, it almost fits in there exactly. So, and it's got the hole down here and then the slits up here. So yeah, so now I could just have paper ones, but I don't know. I think I would really probably do that more for just crafting, and if I wanted to have a cutout on something, I don't think I'd use it for the same purpose. So there's that. And this was $1.26, and you get the 2 sizes. And it's currently $1.34. All right, okay, I'm gonna save, I got several of these, so I'm gonna save them to do them all at the same time. So next we got some more postcards. I know several of you said you liked seeing the postcards that I got before. Oh, somewhere, where did I put those? I found an item that I missed hauling on my last haul, so I gotta figure out if I can find those. Otherwise it'll just be another future haul. But anyway, Temu has a bunch of these postcard boxes, and I think there's like 30 in a box. Let's see. $30. I think that's pretty typical, but I've shown various artist ones on here, and you can use them just like a postcard. I mean, they are postcards, so if you like to send postcards to people, these are great for that. They appear to be really good quality. But otherwise, you can use them for crafting. Well, that's cute. If you know somebody that's turning 38. Kind of random. But you can cut, fussy cut on these. So there's a song. You can use them as journal cards. You can tape them to paper and make a greeting card. So it looks like we got a wide variety of things. We've got music, we've got botanicals. Oh, I love those. And then several different kind of ones like this. What does that even say? So it's a poem. So yeah, I really like these. Oh, I like that too. Great color variations. And I paid $3.98 for these, and they're now $3.59. So that's a really good price for 30 pieces of paper. I mean, it's really good cardstock quality. And there's a ton of different ones of these out there. There's, like, I did Van Gogh on my last one. Mucha, M-U-C-H-A, I've done one of theirs. And yeah, I probably am more drawn to the botanical ones, just because that seems to be more user-friendly, or appeals to more people maybe than Van Gogh would. But all right. Oh, looky here. It's more socks. So I got these because these were more wintry colors. Well, look at that. Each one is individually wrapped. So let's just pick one. So you get burgundy, black, khaki or a light brown, dark brown, kind of a foresty green, and then a navy. So 6 pairs. We'll pick this one because this one looks like it'd be easier to see on camera. Okay, so these are spongy. So some of the sweatshirts that we get on Temu, it feels like that. So they're very, it's almost like swimsuit material on the outside, but then on the inside, it's super warm and fuzzy. And it looks like they all have a black. Oh no, that's probably not right. No, they have different colors on the inside. Now, this is a little bit tighter, so I will probably have to wear it like this. Oh, and is this a tube sock? Okay, so this is a tube sock, no heel, defined heel. And this is very sturdy, thick, whatever you want to call it. So that may kind of bug your toes a little bit. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm not going to try these on now since I've got the other ones on. But when I put them on my hand, they feel like they would be super, super warm. They feel like they would be like those leggings, those fleece-lined leggings is exactly what these feel like. So just the exact same thing, just for your feet. So yeah, and they seem kind of small. People have asked me before how the sock sizes are. Well, I have a size 7 to 7.5 foot. Most of the socks are just fine for me, but if you have a larger foot, probably, I mean, they're stretchy, but you probably wouldn't like them. So yeah, so 6 pairs of these, and again, got them because they had some colors I didn't have already. I paid $5.24 and they're now $5.59. And let's just roll this up. I don't know, I'm not gonna wrap that inside. So see, then that one has plenty of space. So it really just depends on the sock. But yeah, I love that Temu has colored socks, because apparently colored socks went out of style in the places I shop, and it's pretty much brown and black and gray. All right, some of these things are saving. Okay. All right, so I already stole one of these out of here for my cat. My cat Peanut loves to play with mice. Her sister, not so much. She would prefer strings or that kind of thing. And I think one of these may be leaking the stuff that's inside. But it's just a bunch of mice with tails. The tail, I'm sure, will not take much to detach from the rest of the body, but they rattle. So I can do this in my bedroom and Peanut will come running. And she's really good. If you throw it, she'll go get it and eventually bring it back or whatever. But we've been noticing over the last week since we got or gave her one of these that she would really rather play catch. And so if we throw it, she'll reach up and catch it and bring it down to her, but then she doesn't do anything with it. Or she really likes to bat it. So we'll throw it and she'll bat it across the room. But then, of course, she's playing catch with or fetch with us because we end up going and fetching. So anyway, whatever it is that's in there making that noise, I think it's leaked out of one of these because there's a little bit of sediment in the bottom. But yeah, love these. These get lost super easy, so it's great to have a package that has this many in it. And I wish that I wish I could find better toys for Pistachio, because these are really easy to pick up for Peanut, but Pistachio is a little bit more finicky. I don't know. All right, so there's 10 of these. I paid $1.48. They're now $1.79, which is still a great price. Oh, I did pull other stuff out of here, didn't I? Yes. All right, so here we've got a heart necklace. I'm not really sure why I got this one, because I already have a big heart necklace. Okay, and this one's I mean, they didn't tie it for me, so I can make it however big I want it to be, I suppose. Or cut some of this off and use it for something else, because this is a lot. That's a lot that they give you. Okay. The cord is kind of twisted, so I'm like probably gonna put it on backwards. All right, so that conflicts with that, but I could make it shorter. No, that's the back. So I like that I can make it whatever length I want, but what am I going to do with all the extra? I guess what I need to do is figure out what length I want this particular one to be, and then cut off the rest and use it for something else. But it's kind of similar to the other big one I've got, except this one has, you know, one on the inside. All right, let's see, am I getting all tangled up? Yes, let's get it. All right, well, there went an earring. All right, so that necklace, minimalist adjustable velvet wax thread. I didn't feel any wax on that. Heart-shaped double layer heart-shaped exaggerated necklace. You can get it in silver or gold or white, like a bright silver. What is the difference? Oh, you can get it like me, the silver on the threaded velvet, or you can get it on a chain if you get the silver, but the gold comes on a chain. I paid $224. It's now $220 or $208. So yeah, that one's pretty good. And then I got some earrings to kind of, these I think go more with the other necklace I have. They're kind of misshapen in the same way. Guess I shouldn't have put that earring back on. Okay, well, that was the ear, okay, I'm gonna have to reach down and find that at some point. Why did that just come off? It must not have been the loop. Yeah, these loops aren't closed very well. But it's still cute. But yeah, so the loop, if you can see it on this one, needs to be adjusted a little bit, and the other one obviously was not. So yeah, but these, I think I'll probably more likely wear these with the other necklace, because like I said, it's shaped almost exactly the same as the other necklace. The earrings, silvery hollow heart shape dangle earrings, retro style. Oh, and it shows in the picture that they are mirrored. So I like it when earrings are mirrored, because they're on opposite sides of your face. So I don't want them going the same direction. You know, I'm kind of OCD like that, I guess. They're 89 cents right now, so still the same. So there's that. Then I got another pair of earrings, and these are more like resin, where there's a picture on the bottom of the metal and then they've poured resin over it. These have a much better connection. So that's cute. It's little hearts made into the shape of a heart. Is it better over here? No, it's just going to be a glare because it's so clear like that. And then there's the back. It's a really sturdy, I mean, it really is put together nicely. I've gotten some other ones that are kind of resin like this that aren't as good, but I like these. These would go with my outfit. Let's try that. But these, I paid 89 cents for these as well. So that's pretty. With these, I have to always kind of pinch them after I put them in, otherwise they kind of slide out during the day. I did that one time, or I had them slide out one time. I had just bought a new pair of kind of like leather, they were leather, like leather teardrops, and I bought them in Branson on the landing, and we were walking around and one of them apparently just popped right out, and we walked up and down the landing a couple times looking for that stupid earring. Why did we spend that kind of time? They were only like $7 or something, but I don't know, I was sad because I really liked them, and it was the first time I'd worn them, so I kind of have to pinch that closed when I wear it. But yeah, that's cute. Oh, apparently, well, no big surprise, one of my ears hangs lower than the other. So if I go like this, they're the same length. I don't know why I point those things out. Because God created us all uniquely. We all have a unique, special look. And it does not matter if our face is crooked or our ears don't hang the same length, because there's no one else like us. All right, I paid 89 cents. I already told you that. They're now 88 cents, but you can also get them. So I have a white background, but you can also get them with a black background, which that wouldn't show up as well. I like these, that they show up. So, all right, then I got yet another stamp set, and I don't know what this one was stolen from, but I'll just try to hold something up. So it's got some great, you know, numbers and sayings. This feels really similar to one I just got. Hopefully it's not the exact same one. Knowing my luck, it would be. Oh yeah, this one, I feel like this one is upside down, or like it should be that direction. Otherwise it feels like they're curly Z's or something. But anyway, I really like their stamps. They are a really good price. They stamp well. They're not those cloudy knockoffs that you can get on Amazon. And I mean, you can get this kind of knockoff on Amazon too, but not for this price. So this, yeah, when I was in Stampin' Up, I just couldn't afford to buy very many of their stamps because they were so expensive. And Simon Says Stamp, I really love their stuff too, but it's just so expensive. But Temu, $1.98 for that. And it's still $1.98. And there are a blue million of these on Temu. So anything that you want, I think you could find a stamp for it. I wished when I was making handmade cards, I wished I had known about Temu at that point in time. All right. I'm so disorganized with how I do this. Okay. Oh, the postcards were in this. I'm like, what? What's in that? All right, another heart necklace. I will be set for all of my heart-related activities. This one's really, okay, this one's really small. It feels really small. So it's got the bedazzled heart at the bottom. And then it's got, am I just doing this wrong? No, it's got 3 chains, so that's really pretty. How does this work? Okay, so this is a magnet. So you just pull it apart, and then you've got the magnet inside. But is this going to choke me out? Let's see. Oh man. I think, okay, well, I don't have the skinniest neck, obviously. Oh, that's not terrible, but I don't feel like you can get the full effect of having the 3 cords on there, but I'm not feeling like it's choking me. And I could still easily stick my fingers in there. Oh, well, there it kind of shows more of them till I move around. But yeah, so I like that idea. Then you don't have to buy the magnets to put around the back. And hopefully these magnets stay. I did have one of my necklace magnet closures. The magnet came off and stuck to, so the necklace fell off because of that. So you do still have to be careful. But yeah, so that's pretty. It's definitely a choker though, which I don't feel like I fully recognized when I ordered. But, you know, surprise, surprise. All right. So that, again, it doesn't look like a choker on the, well, the skinny model. Japanese and Korean style luxury heart-shaped zircon multi-layer magnet necklace. And I paid $298 and it's now $269. So I think I would buy that again. You know, even though it's smaller than I thought, it was not too bad. And I'm realizing if I ever want to be able to layer necklaces, I need to get some that are that size. Like I tried to layer a necklace with this today, but it had the magnet closure thing that I added on from Temu, and that's the one that came apart. So all right, so I tried again on my handkerchief purchase. I got some handkerchiefs on another one that were just printed. They weren't actually embroidered, which was super disappointing. So this one I made sure it actually said embroidered. So now these are like stark white, so I will probably tea dye these or coffee dye them because I don't typically work with white products, but it's really pretty. So you get the design just in the one corner, and they're thin. Oh, and they're different colors. Okay, well let me show you one first. So it's got, I mean, that's like a butterfly. Yeah, it is a butterfly down there in the lace part. And then with the embroidered flowers. I don't know, do people still use handkerchiefs for handkerchiefs' sake? So you get 2 pink ones, and then you get 2 of the blue, again with the, looks like the same butterfly, and then 2 with purple. So, and because you get 2 of each, I'll probably tea dye 1 just to see how I like it, and then, which will probably be the blue, because of all these, the blue would be my least favorite. So I'll probably tea dye 1 of these, and then if I like it, do the rest. And most likely, I'm not using this whole thing anyway. I'm either gonna cut it in half and use half, or I'm going to use the corner, cut the corner out, because that's so pretty. So yeah, I was definitely happier with these than I was with that last batch of handkerchiefs. And all right, 6-piece butterfly lace embroidered handkerchief for weddings, kitchen decor, and DIY handbags. That's interesting. And I paid $3.59, and they're now up to $4.04. But I did find that they do have a lot of actual embroidered ones. So I just goofed when I picked out the first set. All right, there's a heavy box in here, so let me take that out to make sure. There's no other small things in here. Okay, so before I get to that, let's go back to the, actually, before even that, let me see if the one thing that the thing that I missed from the last haul. All right, so we've got 3 decks of cards. Oh, yeah, that's Van Gogh. Oh, I'm showing the wrong side. So Van Gogh. They're all Van Gogh. What does this little sticker mean? Oh, it's just the brand for whoever made these. It's the same as this. So these cards are great for playing games with cards. They all have the picture that was on the box on the one side, and then they've got cute, or not cute, but more of his artwork. Okay, well, maybe it's just on the face cards. More of his artwork on those. And then, okay, so do all the kings have that? No. So they are, all the face cards are different from each other. So that's kind of fun. So, and then these are, you're not going to be able to see it, I don't think, but they have a texture, a little bit of a texture. So they're very much the same quality as bicycle cards, which, or Vegas cards, you know, whatever they use in casinos and stuff. They're very much that quality of a card. So they will be great for shuffling and playing. And what I like with this, so I got, you know, 3 different sets because I think it came as a set of 3. But then, you know, if you're playing hand and foot or canasta or, you know, one of those kind of games that you need multiple decks, then you've got your multiple decks, and then they're super easy to separate at the end. Whereas if you're playing with just bicycle cards, unless you've got red and blue or something like that, you're going through having to look at the actual cards to re-separate them. So I really like that. And I really like card games and playing cards and all different kinds of rummy and contract rummy, which is kind of like phase 10. For those of you that know phase 10, Polish rummy, like Polish rummy. So yeah, so just great for that. Would also be great for crafting if you know, wanted to use them as a journaling card, or, you know, do some just, I don't know, different kind of stuff with that. And I don't know what those cost because they were in the other order, but you can just search Van Gogh cards and they'll come up. All right. So then I like to get each color, although I'm missing a couple. So I've ordered a couple of these, the colors that I didn't, either weren't available or whatever. But these are tickets. Now I was more impressed. I've looked at these and I was more impressed than I thought I would be. But I'm going to show you a couple from just one of them, just so you can kind of see what we're talking about here. But they are washi stickers, and that is the only thing I don't like about them. So, but I like how realistic they look, and you can kind of bend these like where the bend is. So you could leave them on the paper that they come on, or you could peel them off, obviously, and stick them to something, or you could peel them off and stick them to something more substantial. And I like that. Okay, this is a good example. So this one, your ticket numbers are actually increasing like a real ticket would. Some of them are not like that, but you get 2 of each design. And I wanted to, there's one in here that I wanted to point out. Well, let me just, so you've got kind of, I don't know if these are bus tickets. Some of them are from different countries, so it's harder to tell. But, and then you've got like concert tickets. And of course, they're all kind of the same colors in this set. Okay, but let me find, oh, we've got, I promise I'm not trying to show you all of them. Got some Beatles. So they've, of course, somebody has gone back and scanned these and then probably sells them on Etsy. It has a nice little shop, and then Temu comes along and just steals it. But there's one in here that I was super excited when I saw it. So let me see if I can find it in this other stack. You get 50, so you get 25 different ticket designs, and that, so you're getting 6 for that one. So you get a good quantity. Now this one, the ticket numbers did not increase. They stayed the same. All right, okay, here we go. We're seeing Led Zeppelin on November 13th, my birthday. So anytime I see, I'm always looking at the dates on this stuff because it's so random, right? I mean, there's 365 days in the year. Why would my birthday be on any of them? But when I see that, I'm like, oh, I love these. It doesn't matter if they're crap. I love them because it's got my birthday on it. And there were several other dates that were meaningful to me in here as well. But yeah, it just, I love these. And then I will say that these are not, well, see, here's one that you're getting 6 per strip. So that's kind of nice. So you get a ton, right? Now, some of these designs in the yellow I did see in the other colors, but they are not duplicates of each other. So they are, there may be a few that are the same in random ones, but it's not like they just made the same set in different colors. So there is value beyond just getting the different colors. So yeah, I really, really like that. And like I said, there's a pink one and I think maybe a brown one that I didn't have yet, so I ordered those. But those were $1.69. I mean, see, that's such a great price. And they're now $1.79. And there's 8 different styles. So I have 5, so I guess I ordered 3. The other 3 I was missing. So lucky for you, coming to a future Temu haul. All right, this is a mess. Let me get this out of the way before I dump these everywhere. So the last item in the haul is a shoe storage option. Is it the best way to store shoes? I don't know. I should, oh, that's what I should do. I should do a thumbnail holding up the box, and I'll put a big question mark on it. But it's heavy. No, that's not a good face. It's like stretch out my neck. Okay, so will I be able to put this together on camera? That is an excellent question. You all ask excellent questions. Am I going to sneeze? I think I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. Okay, somehow it passed, which is rare. Sneezes don't usually pass once they... Okay, I just had my scissors. Where did I put them? Oh, you guys. Oh, there they are. Actually, I should use my box cutter. My kawaii box cutter. Okay, so I can't remember how many are supposed to be in here, but there's that many. Oh, and of course they're in a bag together. Where did that thing go again? Now, I have been looking at these for a while, wondering if they really are as good as they claim. And I think maybe I got a deal on these, although we'll figure that out in a minute. But I'm just gonna see if I can attempt to put it together without instructions. It's always kind of scary. So there's all these little cutout things, and I don't know if that's how they like latch to each other. So this side, the top has these. This side oh, well, hopefully that was supposed to all come out. Okay, let's bend. Okay, right now I'm just sticking the one end into the hole. My guess is that both of these ends are supposed to be in that hole. Okay, so obviously something is missing here. We don't have the other end, but this And hopefully that other end provides it some stability. But these are the things to store your shoes in. So if you don't want to put them on a shelves or whatever, you can stack these up to make your own shelves, and it keeps them from getting dust all over them. So this is the part that goes on the other end. And let's see if I can figure this out. Well, there's like things on this side, but I don't see anything on there. And there's ones up here because this folds down. Okay, this is not quality craftsmanship here, but okay, maybe I am. Oh, there are, can you see them? There's a little slit right here. But why? The slits, it's not in the middle. What is that supposed to go into? Okay, well now I guess we need to get the instructions out. Are there any instructions? Yes, there are. Okay. Number one, take the shoebox section out and the door frame section. Okay, well, we did that already. Fold the back of the shoebox according to the photo. Okay, we did that part. Insert the upper projection into the hole, push both sides in. So yeah, so the only thing I didn't do right on that, which I said, is I need to get this little tab still in here. So that's correct now, and that was pretty obvious on how to put that together. Oh, hold up. On the inside flap, there is also a piece of plastic that needs to come out, so that when you're putting those two little flaps through, it's going through both the back and these flaps. Okay, so now I'm going to try to kind of pinch them down into the second spot. It helps when you do that. Oh, we're almost there. Okay. So I've got, you won't be able to see this, but I've got the two little flappy doos into that. So I'm just gonna sit here and do this to the other one. I'm not even like, my body's like just naturally trying to do that when I'm trying to get this in there. It's kind of like how we sometimes say all the time, just can't help it. All right, so now we've got that. So that does actually make that really sturdy on the back there. All right, then, it will be more stable after you do that. Fold all three snaps in. Okay, so they're talking about these. So they're saying to fold, they're sticking up, but they want you to fold them down. Okay. insert the shoe box after aligning the edges with the door frame with the side of the door frame with the hole fitted in the direction without the latch. I think basically what they're saying is this is the top because it folds down like that, and on your things this flap would be on the bottom, and you're putting it into the grooves that are all the way around the edge. Yeah, you kind of could hear snapping, right? Kind of snapped into place. So that wasn't too hard. Is that all the way on? So then you've got this. Align the clips on the shoebox with the notches on the door frame and press down to complete the installation. So that's what we did. So that was not too hard. And then voila, you put your shoes in here. I like it. Oh, but I don't like hitting myself in the face with it. All right, so I think we're good. And then I don't know what they didn't, the instructions don't say anything about these, so, or these, which one's at the top, one's at the bottom. There's just, so I don't know, maybe that's how you stack them together. There's no instructions about stacking, but they are stackable. So, and there's little, like I said, the little parts on here which line up, that's what lines up with those on the bottom. So my guess is that these other flippy-doos somehow secure. Yeah, so on this side it's on the top and on this side it's on the bottom. So my guess is that that's how they line up when you're stacking up. So cool. I think I'm gonna like that. Now, how many did I get in this set? And what did I pay for it? Because they are expensive. I feel like people that collect tennis shoes would use those. But I like them because they're clear. So yeah, they've got them stacked up and to the side. Whoa, what did I pay? Oh, I didn't get a deal on these. I paid $38.48 for 12. That seems expensive. They're now $39.79. And I guess maybe what I'm thinking is there were different stores that had, you could buy 1 or 6 or 12. I don't know if you could buy bigger sets than that. And I think I just found the one that was cheapest per unit. And that's the deal that I think I got. But yeah, that's expensive. So I'll have to get that set up and then maybe share a picture to my community page once I get it put together. But yeah, I like that it's enclosed and you can see everything. Okay. So I apparently just talk a lot. It's now an hour and 17 minutes. Do you want to see the Etsy shop on this one? I think you do, but if you're even, I know some of you stick around to the end, but I know a lot of people don't. So hopefully I'll put something maybe in the title that I've got an Etsy shop share, so maybe people will stick around, or maybe they'll fast forward to the end or whatever. But I bought a junk journal off of Etsy, and this is from Hyperstamper. I think she either used to be or still is a Stampin' Up person, which drew me to her. She's got a YouTube channel. I have that linked below. And I also have a link to the video where she showed this, because she does flip throughs of all of her junk journals before she lists them on her Etsy shop. And there's very few of them that don't get bought like immediately, I think, when she lists them. But so I was lucky to get this one. And the reason why I finally decided to actually buy one that was already made was because she has, I think, perfected the art of actually completing the job. So on this channel, we do a lot of acquiring and a lot of showing you guys what's out there, but I don't yet do a lot of actually putting junk journals together. But I have a ton of stuff to use when I finally do. But she has seemingly perfected the art of actually producing junk journals. She lists multiple junk journals a week on her channel and in her Etsy shop. And what's unique with her is she uses all vintage products. She does not use printables. Well, okay, she does use printables, but not in the journal. So here's a cute crow or bird. And you can request personalization. So let me tell you real quick what personalization I put. I put November 13th because that's my birthday. I put lilacs because that's my favorite flower. I put cardinals, but then I wrote her back and said, duh, pick crows. That's your last name is Crow, so do crows. But in the St. Louis area, obviously we're cardinal fans and have, love cardinals. And then I picked St. Louis, and I can't remember if I had anything else, but I'm thinking, she's going to pick one thing because her journals don't appear to be thematic, although I think she does have some that are thematic, but you'll see when we look through this that I don't think that most of them are thematic, but maybe that's so that she can personalize them to you when you order them. And I'm speaking for her. I don't know what her thought process is, but that's just what I've watched almost all of her flip through videos, and it feels like the personalization comes when you place your order. Unless, she will also custom make one for you. So there's that. Keep that in mind. So anyway, she sent this unused card because she's a card maker just like I was. And it's really pretty. And then she put her note. She has a little note about her shop, and it explains how everything is handmade and how she uses only vintage. There's maybe a few pages in here that are tea-dyed or that kind of thing to add extra journaling space, but otherwise all of the images and everything are authentic. But then she wrote a note and put it on a post-it note so that I can use the card for someone else. All right, and then she has her business card, and she is out of Canada, but she does free shipping to anywhere in North America. All right, so let's get into this. So all of her journals, she uses real books, real vintage and antique books. This one is a vintage book, so it's from the 50s, I think. She does not pierce the spine except for a little spot up here to put her dangle, but she believes in maintaining the true nature of the book. And this one I got because I used to work in a library, so I liked the idea of it being a book house, and it was a really pretty picture on here. And she also leaves some pages from the book in here, which we'll see in a minute. And then she always adds some kind of unique dangle. Sometimes they're like full necklaces that you could take off and use yourself. But there's like beads and ribbons and stuff, all vintage. And again, the link to her review of this will be down below in case you want like more details about the specific things she's used. But so again, I was expecting like one thing with a date on it, maybe, because she's got almanacs and stuff, and that would be easy to customize to somebody. Well, she gave me this card loose, and this is from Kansas City. She said she couldn't find anything in her stash from St. Louis, but she picked out something else from my state. So I really like that. And again, it's definitely vintage. Oh, and I'm showing it upside down. Lovely. Oh, it flips the other way. So there's that. And then she put a Crowe plate right here in the front, and I rewatched the video of this, and this page had been blank before. So she leaves, like I said, she leaves the original first few pages and maybe the last few pages in the book for authenticity. And it's such a cool picture, right? So she added this here for me. And then, you know, she's got vintage laces throughout, got the original front book page. And then it just goes in, and this is where I'm saying that they're not thematic. Like, this is not a botanical journal. This is not a fashion journal. There are cool things from all of that stuff. It's like she finds these really cool books and just picks out a page from each of them, puts them in your journal. And so, and then this is an example of one of the pages that she would add. That this one looks like it's actually a vintage paper, not a tea dyed paper, but some of them she tea dyes, and then she's, you know, a stamp on it. And then things that you might throw away, she smartly creates pockets and whatnot. And then she's got, you know, this ephemera that she's added in. And just different kinds of books. And more, she really likes children's book pages because of the images that they have on there. And then she makes, you know, made a tag, this really cool picture that she talks about in her video that's authentic from London. And I don't know. And I don't know if it's because children's book pages are kind of the right size, but so then she has this with a cool hidden paper clip here, and just a bird page, and then she put some vintage paper. She does that a lot too. She'll take a page like this and she'll leave one side as it is, and then she'll cover up the writing on the other side so you have journaling space. But again, you know, this more bird page, and then she's got some theater pages that she sticks in. And I also got this because I was trying to see how she binds her book, because she doesn't pierce the binding. And hang on, I've got to sneeze for real this time. Oh, that's not my pause. Hold on. Okay, so as I was saying, another reason why I bought one of hers is I was trying to see how she does her bindings. Because she doesn't pierce the spine, I was curious if she has a kind of a hidden spine where she does pierce it, but it's glued down, and it kind of looks like that. But I think I don't really see strings in here anywhere. Now it could be that she's covered them up with like a page like this, so she glues this one down and the string is underneath, but I think maybe she just uses glue and uses it well. So I'm encouraged by that, because even though I've got the supplies to do a string binding, I just don't know how easy that would be. So anyway, those are some of the reasons why I specifically bought hers. And I'm just so in awe of how she's made this into an art, and how she can turn these around so quickly and be so personalized. It's crazy. All right, so keep going. More book page. Now this one is another one that she added in. This is where she added in something with November 13th. And this, so she just glued this in here and made a pocket of the page that was already there. And then she added in this cute children's book page with a drawing space or writing space on the back. And then keep going. We've got pretty flowers. The other side of that sewing page. And then this one is apparently an antique and like a rare thing. And some of these things she'll say that the way she binds them in here make it easy for you to take out and frame if you wanted to. And I think this was one of those pages. And it's cool. It's got red writing on the back. She said this book had different sections and they were different colors. So if you hear yelling upstairs, it's because the family just got home and they are putting away groceries and yelling at each other apparently. So stamp book page, and then this really cool pocket with, and then she put a old-timey Valentine, and then guess what, guys? It's an envelope with some stamps in it. There's like five foreign stamps in there, which is awesome, in a little glassine bag. So again, see what I mean? See, what I really like about this is I kind of like that it's not thematic. Oh, and here she added in another customization. This was not in the original video. So we've got a cardinal here with a paper clip and a dangle. But yeah, I feel like I could do, like if I have to be thematic, that would just take longer, right? I don't know. I mean, I like thematic ones too, but I really like knowing that you don't have to be. Here's an old receipt, some map pages, just some more cool, you know, she always has a cool image, like a landscape image or portrait kind of image in the centers of each of her signatures. And then she's got these cool pockets that she's got to flip up with writing space, and a cool handkerchief that you could do whatever you want with. And then she's adhered, you know, a page onto this so that she could do this on both sides. And cool stuff. And then here's this was already in the book, but she's got this French almanac, and this one, which was totally random because I didn't provide this date to her, but it's April 3rd and April 4th. Can you see that? And April 4th is the day that we lost our first daughter that was stillborn, but that's a special day for us. So I was super excited to see that in there, just kind of to serve as, you know, a memory to her. So that was totally a fluke that happened to work out. And then she's got more pockets with antique cards, and then really pretty music, just all kinds of stuff, you guys. Oh, this was a really cool kind of old-timey Viewmaster thing, and it's a really cool. And then there's a check like behind, so you can see paid. So that's really cool. Stamp and a bunch of other cancellations on it. But she's got these cool, so like this pocket folds around, and so you have it on the other side too, with some more collage and another kind of postcard and another really cool picture that's got some antiquing, you know, water damage probably, but that looks cool on this. And I just love these images. So she somehow she's got probably a great filing system. We got some cool trim on here that I need to figure out how to do something like that, so that if I'm looking for a bird image, I can go to this file and find it. And then this has some hand tatting on this card, and another cool just kind of image from a book that she then put some paper on the back to write on and to reinforce it, because this is some pretty thick paper that she added to that. And then she's got this really cool heavy page from a children's book, and then some tapestry to make a belly band with some other, oh, this one was cool. So she took a plate from a book and then made 2 pockets. There's a canasta score sheet in here, and then I don't remember what's in this one. Oh, a picture from a yearbook. Isn't that cute? So, I don't know. I don't know, just gives me lots of ideas. Like, this feels more like what a junk journal should be. And then we've got a cool tabbed page from a cookbook. Some more paper. The rest of that heavy cardstock. Some cool images. Oh, and this was some Canadian birch bark, which is like super thin, so I don't know how that works, but with a magazine page that has some cool fashion pictures from Demarest Family Magazine. Demarest Family Magazine. So I've been buying those McCall's magazines, so I could just do that. Put that in one of mine. And then some, okay, so this was another thing that was totally random. She has these pages from like an officer's club present and absent kind of thing. And it is from the Internal Order of Oddfellows, which my husband and my father-in-law were in. Now this was a group from Canada, but that's special to our family too. Some more. She uses a lot of doilies, a lot of stamps, and a lot of places, extra places to write. I don't know how she finds so much antique paper. The antique books I find, or vintage books I find, have maybe one piece in them. So she's got a good resource for finding that kind of stuff. Another bird. Another pocket made out of one of those with another kind of magazine page in it. The other side of that. And then this looks like a tea-dyed paper. And then the end. So I'm really super happy with this. I paid, well, let's just see. So I'm being honest with you guys. Like I said, the shipping was included. And this may be my longest video yet. Not on purpose. I really thought, I guess I'm just talking more than I used to. Okay, go to purchases. Okay, I paid $81.40, so that included the shipping. So I was very happy with this. So again, I will link her Etsy shop down below, her YouTube channel, and the video where she went through this and explained this way better than I did. But anyway, this gives me hope that I can maybe do something like this, because I can put pages together, right? And I could glue. I mean, if I don't have to sew anything, shoot. So yeah, so check her out, and thank you for watching. If you are looking for a way to support my channel, let me tell you what you can do. You can click one of the thumbs below, whether you liked or disliked this video. Comments, your kind comments are great. You can subscribe. All of that stuff is free. And you can send me Happy Mail. Oh, Happy Mail. Darn it, I should have done this in the beginning. Or did I do this already? I don't think I did. I don't think I did this one yet. So, Miss Roslyn, I'm sorry. I meant to do this in the beginning. And maybe I'll... Okay, well, let's think. I should rephrase this and then cut it out and put it in the beginning. Okay. All right, so I'm going to now insert this at the beginning of the video. And then, I did hold up something for a thumbnail. Okay, so now I'm back to the end of the video. This is going to be a nightmare. I'm probably I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll see. This may just be a hot mess here at the end. But anyway, those are the ways you can support me for free. And I guess sending me Happy Mail is not free, but I do appreciate that. And it gives me extra stuff that I can use on this channel. But thank you. I'm talking way too long. Let's end this. Wherever you are, whenever you are, I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for listening to me drone on this whole time about stuff that I enjoy doing, buying things, talking about things I buy. And just take care. I hope you're doing well. And until we meet again, take care of yourself. Bye.